Well, when you have a car accident, usually a tow truck arrives, then your insurer sorts out the repairs. Most of the time, the system works, unless Paul Silvestro gets his hands on your car.
Paul,
Now you see him.
or do you go by the magician these days?
Is it sorry?
Where's your car now?
I have no idea where my car is.
How many cars have you made disappear, Paul?
Me, none at all, boy.
A scumbag, a liar, a cheat.
Hold cars
And now you don't.
Mate, I know what you're talking about. It's all good. See you later.
Paul Silvestro can not only make cars vanish and then reappear inside his own smash repair yard in Sydney's West, but he's also magically invented his own laws. And now, panel-beating Paul is preparing one final trick, and it's not a crowd pleaser.
It's really disappointing that something like this can happen in Australia.
Okay, let's play with your toys.
Kira, a mum of four from Sydney's northwest, hasn't seen her $80,000 car in over 2 months.
I was hit, sideswiped by a P-plater. My 7-year-old copped the impact in the passenger side.
As the family went to hospital, Paul's son, Mitchell, who runs a tow truck business, appeared, taking her car to a holding facility, which just happens to be right next door to Dad's workshop at Seven Hills. Insurer Yui said it wouldn't be there long.
They sent me a text message that same afternoon or that night saying that my car would be picked up on the 8th of April and taken to the repairer in Ingleburn.
Standard procedure for repairs and out of the customer's hands. But the chosen repairer never got Kira's car. In fact, she felt she had to report it stolen.
They told me that he didn't have authority to take my car. They don't even know how he got my car. I found out that he was trying to get my car because he called the third-party insurance company pretending to be me.
Did you ring the insurance company and pretend that she gave you permission to repair that car?
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
Paul told Yui and the hire company he'd actually fixed Kira's car. When Kira asked if her car was ready, no, it was in parts. And panel-beating Paul wasn't giving it back until she paid him or the insurer paid him for his time and work.
How can you do this? And how do you sleep at night doing this? And really, at the end of the day, he should be put in jail.
A lot of people have got a problem with you. Even the insurance companies are chasing you now.
Kira's never seen Paul or her car, and it's not from lack of trying. Our cameras found Paul checking the locks on the gates of his business, not once, but 3 times in 20 minutes. And we're starting to understand why. Essential Motor Body Repairs is actually under his wife's name. Fair Trading's banned Paul for 5 years from not only repairing cars but managing or directing a repair business. In a statement, it told us Paul didn't have the sufficient moral integrity to work with the public.
She gave me permission, authority to
Did
act.
she really? Well, we've had a chat to her and she said she didn't give you
She gave me
permission.
authority to act, mate. The car's getting repaired. We have no issues whatsoever.
You're taking advantage of people that have been injured in car accidents.
How?
Complete chaos and horrific.
And it's clearly not a one-off. Reviews of this business read like a nightmare. Multiple customers claiming Paul had held their cars for ransom.
Absolutely horrible experience. Will leave you hanging for months and abuse you when you inquire on the status.
This place is an absolute scam. After 6 months, I got my car back.
Such a dodgy business run by the most dodgy man. He can't be trusted and loves to rip people off, not to mention the threats via text.
And it's not a new business model. A review from 7 years ago reads,
Essential Smash Repair Seven Hills holds my car and refuses to release.
3 months,
So your car has effectively been held hostage for 3 months.
correct. And I did attend 3 police stations. They wouldn't help me. They all said it was a civil matter.
Fatima's another angry customer. Her car taken in after a not her fault accident. Amy and the NRMA haven't been able to fix the problem, so now she's suing Paul.
Amy attempted to collect the vehicle 3 times through their towing services unit, and he wouldn't release the car and said that I had authorised him to repair it, and he used every excuse under the book. So it started with his parents having Alzheimer's, he had a hernia, he was at a funeral, had problems with his eyes, just lie after lie with no remorse.
Paul told another customer he has daily hospital treatments. We found him going to the gym.
Let's talk about your business model. So your son tows the cars to you and then you just reel in the cash. Is that how this works?
Not at all, mate, not at all.
One thing's for sure, it is working. Whether it's the Bahamas or downtown Hawaii, Paul and his family are doing rather well. We won't show you their double-storey home, but this blue sports car, it's usually parked in the driveway. What we can say, Dad and son Mitchell just love expensive cars.
He won't stop until there's some punishment.
I just don't understand how any authority would allow that to happen.
Even those in the industry want him gone. Bernard Codsey from Street Smart Auto says many suppliers are owed money.
Ripped off, gutted, but in saying that, I'm not the only person that's basically been done by these people.
Paul Silvestro's even made his workers disappear. The Fair Work Ombudsman is suing Paul, claiming he didn't even pay them.
Why are you disappearing all of a sudden?
Oh, because I've got nothing to do with it.
First the cars disappear and then Paul disappears.
What's disappearing? Nothing disappearing whatsoever.
And soon, even essential motor body repairs will vanish from this corner.
Why are you selling the business?
And I'm retiring, right?
You're retiring?
Yeah.
What's a ride? But what's gobsmacking is no one has been able to stop him.
And I'd hope that his assets are frozen until he pays.
I think he's evil. How can you do this to people that have been in accidents? You know, he's scamming insurance companies and poor people that have been in accidents. What kind of person does that?
What a disgrace. But in some welcome news, Oceania Insurance has stepped in and offered to pay Kira the market value for her car. For Fatima, her car is still there. The NRMA has started a fraud investigation. And Paul, we know you're watching. Fair trading is coming after you again, so good luck.